Oh, pretty good. Had a long day, but now it's fun time.
Well, here's certainly hoping it's fun time. I would suck if it was not.
Oh no.
All right. Is it everyone else just muted tonight or?
No,
Ah,
I'm just you know, chilling.
all right. Everyone, please submit their vibe reports.
Chilling.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I'm watching Roll20 load.
Ah,
Light
yes.
event.
Ah,
Fair enough.
Asteria has to be muted because they have family over. That's fine. It's the pain of individuals showing up at your house uninvited, even if they're family. I wouldn't know that. The mean wizard that keeps Koji and I locked in the tower scares them off.
Big yikes.
Yep, super big yikes. But yes, who would like to do our recap? It's been a little bit since we played, so preferably
All right.
someone who can talk.
Let's see. Well, last time we started off in the spooky dookie house,
Ah,
and
yes.
we wandered around doing spooky dookie things in the spooky house. There was like some traps and some haunts, some scary stuff, and then we found a new friend who talks with bugs, and they told us all about some of the scary stuff. So we made our new friend, and then uh, we got jumped by a hideous ghost child
Fair description.
With the teddy bear.
with a teddy bear that Mistral stole. And after thoroughly pummeling this child, as what is it, 5 full-grown adults beat a child
Yep.
to death.
It's a ghost child, though.
A poor, not just a child, a poor dead child.
We beat it. We beat it back to death.
So then we met the ghost of Rodric. He was pretty bummed out about stuff. Wanted us to save the town. So then we hunted around searching for clues, figuring out stuff. We found out about a cabin in the woods, which is, clearly going to be safe and great.
Oh yeah, totally. Choose the form of
Then
your destroyer.
then we returned to Big Elf Mama. Told her about the stuff, and now I think we're people are taking a rest because they're weak and need to sleep, while Mistral stares at them quietly in a corner, just tapping its foot. And yeah, that's it, I think.
Yeah, that's all I had. We also found some shoes in one of the trapped closets.
Oh yeah, the big dumb one put on a dance routine.
And yeah, the ghost of Roderick annihilated the child ghost. It was extra sad.
That's
I
true.
think.
To be fair,
That did happen.
y'all had all he did was kill Steel. Y'all had mostly won that
Yeah.
fight.
And yeah, we're looking for Roderick's stuff in the woods.
What?
So I was on push to talk and forgot about it the last 5 minutes. So whoops.
Ah, okay.
So yes, that's a pretty spectacular recap. You've learned that your next objective, should you so desire to actually, help the town that you all currently call residents, Your next stop is probably somewhere in the woods. Um, in the morning when you awake, Adrani has prepared a small, not extravagant breakfast, but it's filling. It's mostly toast and eggs and goth pancakes.
Mm.
What makes them gothic?
They're burned.
The,
She's not the
the,
best cook.
the flying butteresses?
Oh my.
Define what?
Butteresses.
Oh. Oh, like the architectural. I get it. I'm
Uh
kind of out of it. Sorry.
it's it's a nice stealth joke.
Yeah. Nerve pain meds and antidepressants do not play well together, so forgive me. Um.
Yeah, we'll gladly eat it.
In the morning,
Mistral does not consume food.
Adrani mentions that to perhaps check with the record keeper in town hall to see if there's one of Rodric's maps that he may have left there. He was known to donate a lot of maps and resources to town hall for various hunters and game trails and whatnot. As he founded the town, he wanted everyone to know where things were in the Churlwood.
This guy seems really attached to this place.
Hey, it's got his name on it, so you can't really blame him.
Well, this is.
Also, like I mentioned, Diablo is wearing a mask. It has a big, basically, stall design over it, for his eyes coming out from the bottom corners, and he just is calling himself Blue Stall. That, but honestly, it just doesn't work in Spanish as well. Like, because Stall is feminine in Spanish, but Blue Stall is what he's calling himself. I never said he was creative.
He just speaks in third person now.
Yes.
Oh no.
All right.
A blue star that speaks in third person. We picked up Trixie.
Do not insult. Do not insult her this way. How could you? But yes. This site is where his late wife and daughter died. It makes sense that he stuck to this area and then I just tried to make the area a better place. Mr. Oh no.
No, usually when someone does that, it's kind of a oath of some sort.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't tell Mistral that. That will make Mistral want to do it more.
Yeah, probably.
Just say it's completely unimportant. Like I get how Mistral works. If it's important to you, Mistral wants it.
What mask?
Exactly.
Yeah, Ivan's not that clever.
Oh no, Mistral's dancing around. She's looking for her next target, or it's looking for its next target.
Yeah.
After breakfast, Adrani will pull the scarf from her shawl from her shoulders that she used to bless you all yesterday, and offer it to. Well, Mistral's right there, and it would probably end up in Mistral's hands anyway, knowing Mistral. You can use this to Ivan. I've invested Ivan.
What about me?
I have invested some of my power into my shawl. It should aid you if you find your vitality lacking in your journey through the Churlwood. I would go myself, but I really don't want to. I'll be completely honest with you on this one.
That's a good reason.
Cool. Mistral
This
stares
this
at
is
the thing.
this is not my story. This is yours.
How much would you say the
blue star on his back.
the economic value of this shawl is?
You'll find that no one in town will purchase it.
Ah, good.
Yeah.
Mistral,
They
Mistral can safely hold on to the shawl.
they
Oh, right. It's priceless, and by priceless, I mean worthless.
everyone will know it. Everyone will be able to immediately tell it is a gift from me and not wish to part you from it.
All right.
So, how's the situation in these woods as far as talking animals?
She just kind of looks at you. What do I look like, a druid? There might be some talking animals. There might be fae. I'm not a big woodsy person. My shoes don't really work well with the dirt and the grime.
Sounds like normal wood stuff.
Yeah, I know there's at least 2 different goblin tribes that call the Churlwood their home. The Bramble Fang and the Oak Snatchers. We are currently at a vague peace. I mean, it's weird. The Oak Snatchers and Rodric's Cove have a thing. The Oak Snatchers don't mess with us. We don't mess with them. We have a bit of trading. As best you can with goblins. They come in with pelts and whatnot, and we'll give them pickles. Real big fan of pickles for some reason. The Brambletooth, however, are extremely violent. What was that, Tyler?
Pickles are really good for after walkouts, though.
Oh.
I wonder if they'll lifting weights out there.
It's possible.
I didn't think goblins were that organized.
I mean, goblins have to lift their head every day.
Their leader is actually a bit more than your average goblin. I suspect some sort of plain touched like wizard goblin. It's very weird, but
Wait, which tribe is led by a wizard goblin?
the oak. What did I call them?
Oak Snatchers.
Oak Snatchers. That's it. Oak Snatchers. Sorry. The Oak Snatchers are led by a goblin wizard. It's really weird.
Okay. Should we get pickles? Let's go get pickles.
Okay, so we to bribe some goblins.
I mean, the Oak Snatchers will probably just stay out of your way. They've learned that they're a bit self-aware as far as goblin tribes go. They realize that there is another tribe of goblins out there, and that humans aren't too discerning about killing goblins. So they tend to stay out of your way, out of our way.
Mistral spins, juts its finger out. Don't you tell me what to do with my pickles. I'm going to throw a pickle at a goblin.
I wasn't saying that you can't give pickles to goblins. I was just saying I would be surprised if they made their presence known to you.
You'd think they wouldn't want to eat food the same color as them.
They're goblins. They're used to eating them. They're young. I don't know. That was probably racist of me.
People eat pork.
Yeah, exactly.
It's true. I mean, pigs are the same color as a lot of human skin tones. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Where can I get a pickle in this town?
Is there a temple of Callistria?
Just kind of eyes Blue Star. No.
Oh.
No, there's plenty of shops that'll have pickles. I mean, down in the market circle, we'll usually have vendors for different food items.
What are you gonna get pickled?
What am I going to get pickled?
Whatever they have on the shelf.
Yeah.
I mean, like, they probably have a variety of things.
Time to get something customly pickled.
I mean,
that takes a while, I think.
I'm going to assume that they have a variety of pickled objects.
You can actually pickle something in as little as an hour or two.
But I mean, like, it's a standard method of preservation.
Hmm. Oh yeah, there's plenty of people who already have different things pickled. So
Yes, so what are you going to get pickled? There we go. A gherkin.
there you go.
Mistral strolls into the middle of the market square and just shouts at the loudest possible volume, "Who wants to give me their gherkins?"
The Adrani has waved goodbye. I guess Mistral's gone.
They said they were getting to go get a pickle.
Something about pickles, yeah.
Mistral,
I'm not quite sure what that.
Mistral, you have quite a chaotic time in the market circle.
In the chaos, Mistral's just gonna do a little light shoplifting.
Light shoplifting.
Just take a gherkin from a jar.
Make me a sleight of hand. Make me a sleight of hand check.
You don't need more than a pickle.
You've escaped with an entire jar of pickles, of gherkins.
Woohoo! I'm back. Also, I can't hold this much longer, so somebody else take it from me.
I'll take the pickles.
You don't know.
Delivered.
You don't know what you're doing with this. Throw it away.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay,
Oh my
so-
god.
Consumable gherkin. How many pickles are in this jar?
There's a
Wouldn't want gherkin if it wasn't consumable.
there's a small bit of parchment glued to it that says, "Guess how many are in the jar."
Clearly, the proper answer is now 0. Because the jar itself is not there anymore.
There's like 23 and a half pickles.
23 and a half pickles and 1 rat.
There's half a pickle and a pickled egg in there, so it's actually a trick.
All right, I have your gherkins.
Awesome. They're not my gherkins. They're your gherkins now.
This is how economy
Truly,
works.
they're part of the gherkins within us all.
Appraise that jar of gherkins.
If you insist.
Sure.
Market value. Buster asked about.
Sure. You can absolutely appraise check. Those gherkins are worth all of them together. You could probably sell them for 5 silver, which is a lot of food, actually.
That is a quantity of gherkin.
Yeah.
Our gherkin.
What do you call like a herd of gherkins? A bordello of gherkin.
Ooh, well, that's weird. It's a lot of gherkin.
That's a lot of gherkins.
If we find something to track, I can track things. But as far as just roaming through the wilderness, does anyone have any ability in that area?
I mean, I can roam with the best of them. Do I get anywhere? This is a detail.
I mean,
yeah.
there's game paths we can follow, right?
Sure.
Don't we have a map?
And we have a map.
Well, you have a scrap of a map that you can vaguely suss out a general idea of. That's why Adrani mentioned maybe checking with the House of Records in the town hall.
It's probably not a bad idea.
Yeah, let's stop by there and see if they have any kind of record of where this hut might be.
Yeah.
What if the local Woodmouth population knows where the vault is?
The local Oh, woodlouse. Oh yeah, because you have someone who can talk to bugs.
Yeah.
Talk about using your
In
friends,
a
though.
way, we should probably
Jeez.
get going.
I mean, bugs live in the woods, right? That's a place where bugs live.
It is
Usually.
true.
I think bugs live what they can get away with.
Well, they don't live in Irison, so I'm still learning about these strange creatures.
Either way, we should probably get going. Now, let us go and dance.
There are bugs on the ground. You find a ladybug, Astera. Unfortunately, Diader just stepped on it.
Dance is not as good as it could be. Yeah,
Di-
because yeah.
Diader's horrible dance. He just stepped
Trying
on
to
it.
not step on things.
No.
All right, come on,
Hey,
come on,
it's
let's
still,
go. Dance this way.
uh,
Dance this way, and I'm
oh,
going to lightly push Diader, which is a little bit like an ant pushing an aardvark towards the Hall of Records, so we can go check that out.
That would be building 10 is Town Hall, I think.
All right.
Yep. And the Hall of Records is in Town Hall. So
All right. I'm sorry about your bug.
the animal does not realize he's done it yet, and when he does, you will feel like an incredible amount of crap about it, and will apologize profusely.
now that you've learned bugs are sentient, apparently.
They're only sentient if Astera asks them questions.
That's pretty much it. Like it's weird. Like that's why I try to make them super. There you
I'm
go.
gonna get the ability to talk with plants, so that you'll have to voice every goddamn mushroom and ladybug we come across.
Are mushrooms plants in Pathfinder?
They are not. They are actually, but
They are.
yeah,
Their
they are.
type is plant.
Yeah.
Because who needs science when you have magic?
Exactly. You don't want to talk to mushrooms, though. Trust me.
With the power of friendship and this gun I found.
Oh, that does say gun. Okay, I was like,
I'm assuming that means like finger gun, but
Totally a finger gun.
okay.
is happy to receive an actual gun. Where did Mistral get a gun? I didn't give her a gun.
Like not 4,000 gold pieces. Even the cheap ones are thousands of GP, and you can totally use that much money.
Yeah, guns are very expensive.
Not if you steal a gunslinger's first one, because then it's just scrap.
If you steal it, is it free?
Yes. This is worthless. But yes, you arrive. Whoever's going at Town Hall.
Yeah, we're all going. You're much more chivalrous this morning, Ivan will say to Blue Star.
Yes, because basically he will try to say, he will talk up how noble and he's being, and totally ignoring the fact that he totally involved killed an innocent Rachel and not noticing it, and but will still say about how he must stand for justice and truth and all that over the top stuff.
Ah, yes. Yield justice and stars.
Ivan is into it, so it's alright. Morning brew.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Kage is like, I don't want to. It's too the sun's out. It's too bright. I don't like it. Meh.
Man, the sun's out like all the time.
Yeah, well,
I want to
shut up.
Market Square. I'm going to obtain for Kage a parasol.
Sure. You can find one. They only have a pretty pink one.
Oh, good, even better, because I'm a good and loyal friend. I will keep the sun off,
Wonderful. So,
and then later we can enchant it to let him fly.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. So you reach town hall, and as you enter inside, there is a world weary older woman behind the desk who looks up. Welcome to the town hall. How can I help?
We would like to see the records of outbuildings for the town.
All right. You want the record hall down that hall and second door on your right. She'll
Right,
point
I
down.
go down.
She'll point down the way.
I go down that hall and the second door on the right.
All right. You enter a big.
The animal will follow and say, "Kaboo, stop, thank you," and dances away. Again, being totally over the top with it, because that's all he knows how to do.
She just gives you that like Janine from Ghostbusters stare over her glasses, and says nothing.
Did anyone else get their voice stolen by the ghost last time?
No.
Nope.
Okay. I was
I
just checking.
That's a good point. Blue Star has not been the same since they had their voice stolen.
Hmm.
Don't worry, ma'am. He dumb. I've come to expect that from everyone. Don't worry about it.
She expects everyone to dance away.
No, to be dumb.
I think it's better if she expects everyone to dance.
Not everyone can be as fabulous as the Atlas.
Even Diader can't be as fabulous as Diader
it means-
is.
It means that her personal world is actually a musical.
Oh no.
And she hates it. She is absolutely trying so hard not to be the main protagonist of her life. That's why she took this boring job. But as you enter the designated area, it's rows and rows of little cubbies with various scrolls in it, in each cubby, packed fit to burst.
Wow.
Well, I
Wolves.
guess we're gonna have to try to
Oh,
figure out the
you.
organization.
Time to do some profession librarian.
Stay a while and listen.
Hmm.
How
Well,
would you like to
sometime
go
like trouble.
about? You can do perception. You can do knowledge history. You can do knowledge local, which I guess is basically gather information.
I will look around with my eyes.
All right.
I will go ahead and use the crap. Where is it? Do I have this? I will go ahead and use local and my defined future. So add a D4. Holy shit!
I
Nice.
can do diplomacy as well, I'm not even about to voting now. I cannot beat that.
I mean,
Literally,
you
if
can't.
I rolled a 20 on my diplomacy, I could equal that.
You can't really talk to the scrolls, so diplomacy wouldn't do you much here.
I think you said for like gather information.
That's when you're talking to people. Like,
You can't
Okay.
talk to the scrolls
Yeah.
yet.
The Blue Stone has nothing to add to this conversation.
you could just stand in the back and dance.
Yeah.
Ivan.
Yep.
As you're looking over the various scroll network and whatnot, as Blue Star goes to dance, you notice that he almost knocks over one of the shelves, and the seal on a bunch of those documents has a big stylized R on them. Meadowspark, however, you go through the various aisles and come to the back of the room, which has in one of those like glass display cases a big map of the area that is signed in the bottom corner by Rodric.
Neat. I found the big map. Let's look.
I say
Examine the big map for.
I say big map, but it's. You ever fold it out like a road map?
Yes,
Like
I am
that.
old.
Yeah, like I realize like not a lot of people anymore who I play with would know what I mean by that. But yeah, it's a road map size.
2D in-car navigation system.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
All right. So yeah, pour over the map and see if I can figure out where there might be any signs of, a building that he put out in the woods.
Unfortunately, the glass is smudged and dirty and dusty. You think you'll have to get the map out of the display case?
Okay.
Because I like being difficult.
I'll just go ask. We have acquired gherkins.
Yes, they have been acquired.
That is past tense. I'll go ask the receptionist lady if I can see if she can either has the key or will open it and allow me to peruse the map.
She kind of gets a funny look and starts looking through her desk. I haven't had anyone ask to open one of the displays in a while. I don't even know if I have a key for that. She pulls out a large key ring and looks like she's gonna stand up and is like, "Here, just go."
Okay. I have a key ring with many keys.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming that Mistral has broken the lock by the time I get back, but you know.
You just come back, all the scrolls are gone. Just everywhere, they're all gone.
Oh no. Are any of the R scrolls of any interest? I'll check a few.
They seem to be various entries by Rodric himself. More like surveying results and the kind of stuff you'd expect when like trying to like start up a town.
Taxes.
One of them written in crayon, which is weird. Marked from Corvosa, but it's weird. You don't know why that would be there.
Weird.
Yeah.
Alright, so what's going on?
We are searching and or ransacking the archives to look for clues to where Rodric's building that he was talking about might be. I have a giant keyring and a locked map case, and I will be going through the keys. And I also have a jar of gherkins that Mistral gave me.
Right. That we acquired the pickles because we think we may need to bribe some goblins.
Goblins apparently like pickles.
Oh boy. Oh my god, finally I can fucking get into the fucking game. Goddamn.
Sure. You can try that, Ostera. Astera, as you're looking over the map, you notice the legend is a bit weird. The names aren't quite right. Make me a linguistics check. So you think that there is some kind of code hidden in the legend, some kind of you need to get into the case to pull it out, but yeah, Wood said that Kage hadn't come out yet because it was still early morning and the fireball scared him. He wanted to brood more.
Oh, so we rested the night prior then.
Yes,
Okay.
you are fully rested.
I've recovered my singular spell slot.
Hmm.
Hey, we're second level. A single spell slot is a lot.
It's big.
Yeah, there's nothing. I wasn't mocking you.
I wasn't saying you were.
Ah,
I wasn't mocking you about the spell slot.
Yes. You're mocking me about the GM provided
Yes.
explanation for my tardiness.
She got
It's
she got you something to keep the sun off your eyes.
I'm going to use prestidigitation to turn it into a black parasol, but still use it.
ugh! How dare you mock me in this way? Continues to use it. Otter hates eating watermelon. Continues to eat the watermelon that he
Yes.
hates.
Hey, it is all they had.
Do you have any luck getting
Yeah,
some
I have a
keys,
whole
Meadow?
giant ring of keys that I'm trying one after another to see if they open the thing.
Has an excessive number of keys.
It is an excessive number of keys.
As you go through the keys, you eventually do manage to find the right key. And
Neat.
what has Kage done? He has
Sorry,
sent-
that's just my spell list.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm super vigilant at keeping track of your spell lists, by the way, guys. Like, I know exactly how many spells you have left and spell points. I don't.
Well,
Just don't cheat me. I don't care. I don't want you using too many resources, but I trust you guys to manage your resources properly. What is that one? Colors. Oh, color spray. That's a fun one. Anyway. Yes. Eventually, you manage to get the case open. And once the keys have fulfilled their purpose, they vanish from your hand.
What?
what the?
Magic.
That's no.
Is that librarian a haunt?
Maybe.
Oh well. Ghost keys. Open the case.
Oh yeah, you could take the map out. And
Get the map. Sure.
yeah, it's
Sure.
it's definitely a map. There's numerous different ruins marked on it. A couple game trails. There is if you compare it with the scrap you have from Rodric's Cove, from Rodric's Wreck, there is a ruin marked in that area.
Let's go there, I guess.
Oh, hold on. Astera said there's some sort of code on the map, too.
Oh. Okay. What is code breaking, Pathfinder?
She's already broken the code, but she needed to get it in her hand.
Oh.
Oh, we just need to... Okay.
Yeah. So as if you let Astera look it over, using the clues in the legend and the various map in the map, she will fold over certain parts of the map, and it reveals a message.
Ooh.
The message reads, through the brambled maw, the secret lies. The entrance forgotten by time, the ruins of the vault.
Can we have that in writing, please?
Sure.
something bramble, something maw.
All right, so we're gonna find some plant shit. Nice.
Well,
Divine future to what?
Divine Future, you cast it, and then later in the day you add a D4 to a roll,
Ah,
or spend an immediate action to give it to someone else to add to a roll. But you have to do it before you use it.
I see.
But
Uh,
mostly
that
it's
was your
the
point.
All right. Well,
mostly it's the momentary staring off into nothing, and then suddenly remembering that she's surrounded by people and doing something.
ah,
So the angry goblins are called the bramble tooths.
yep.
Yes.
You find bramble teeth in a bramble maw, right?
You may, and this is just a may, be overthinking the goblin's name. Maybe.
Maybe someone else named them that, and they just kept it.
Maybe they just thought it was cool.
Yeah.
That's also a possibility. Naming yourself after something cool is something talk at Goblin would totally do. Yeah, it says without a hint of self-awareness.
I see.
Why you gotta visit violence on goblins? What'd they ever do to you? Goblins are cool people.
Hey, I didn't say I would. I just said I'm comfortable if it comes up.
I mean, Mistral is probably comfortable punching a variety of humanoid subtypes.
Yes.
That's true.
Implying goblin is a subtype and not the progenitor.
The progenitor. Well, all right. Well, we have our jar of pickles. Is there anything else anybody thinks we should pick up before we head out?
I say into the woods.
All right.
All right.
Find a flute player this time of day.
Into the woods.
Yes.
You'll know that to get into the woods proper, you'll need to go about 5 miles up to the north to cross at the ferry, because the river is pretty wild and raging. You heard tell that some man lost his family in the river, so
Oh no! Like recently?
like 20, 30 years ago, yeah.
Okay. Not so recent.
He made a town in the area to commemorate it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
The river,
Bloody maroon.
the stream in the middle of town is not the river, so it's a stream off the main river. So
Ah. Oh yeah, because
But
there's
if
the river
it's
down
part of the
there.
river, is it not also the river? And does that mean I should not pick up that thing?
I think there's rules about how you name rivers, but
Are they named the same thing on the map?
the rivers, yeah.
They're so the river and the stream are named the same thing.
Oh, the stream has no name.
Ah.
Sorry,
I was going to point to the map and say they're named different, but they're not. So
I mean, they kind of are, and that the stream has no name.
yeah, but I'm not sure if Dieter they can understand that the concept of no.
do we have to? Does the ferry charge?
It might. I don't know if I doubt any of you have taken it, because really all it does is lead to towns up to the north, more that are deeper in the Churlwood, and most of you came from the Chavali River, which is not the same river.
All right then.
You are currently fairly close to a place known for its rivers and its many kingdoms. So.
Wow, Mr. I didn't know you were a poet.
Do you know anything?
Ooh.
Aw.
Let me snag you all up. Boop. Boop.
He knows how to dance.
I mean, that's a reasonable
Must resist
bit of
to
knowledge.
make dick joke.
So you all head out north up towards the ferry. It's a pretty mild day, all things considered. Don't hear too much, although Meadow Spark feels the urge to roll a D100.
The urge.
Okay. I was responding.
No, it's fine. Yeah, it's pretty uneventful on your way up to the ferry. As you get there, you find a small, quaint little home. It's got the fireplace is apparently going. There's an older woman sitting outside, knitting. She does appear to be more in the advanced age category, but the thing that immediately stands out to you is her arms are bigger around than Diader's. Like,
All right.
Okay.
She is, as the kids would say, swole AF. Even at her
So
advanced age.
Is she knitting with yarn or like
Wood.
steel cable?
Wood.
No, she's knitting with yarn. Fairly delicately too. And as you all approach, she'll place her spectacles on her nose. Wow. She is precious, and I'll skin any of you alive if you upset her. Oh, the granny. Yeah. And she'll look up and give a big smile and say, "Oh, welcome to whoa, welcome to the ferry. Are you youngins looking to cross today?" Hello? Hello?
I heard welcome to the Woe.
I don't think that went through.
Oh, there we go. Can you hear me? What's going on?
Yeah, my
Nope,
ping
something's
just
going
hit 270. Yes, I can hear you.
You just can't hear.
Actually, you're fine.
Giving a second for Discord to catch back up. Everyone sound off?
A.
Here.
1, 2.
B.
Alright. Okay.
Ah.
Indeed. Alright. Yes. The older woman stands and sets her knitting to the side and says, "Oh, welcome, youngins. Are you here to cross the ferry this morning?"
How tall is she?
She's about. She's about 5'4". She's not overly large, and she is sort of shrinking in her age. It's a human woman.
I think we just need to ask everyone how tall everyone is and see how wildly divergent heights are.
Yeah.
But yes, we are on our way into the Churlwood, and so we would like to cross the river with you.
Oh, well, that's wonderful. Why don't you all well, just give me a few minutes. Let me set my stuff inside, and we can get going. and she'll take her knitting inside in her rocking chair. On the door says Rosker Fairy. She comes out with a. She comes out. She's changed into a bit more waterproofed attire, and she's got big, thick gloves on. And it's definitely suns out, guns out.
Oh,
And she is very much jacked. And as you see why, as she leads you to the ferry, it's not rowed; it's pulled across the ferry.
Mm-hmm.
It is a pulley system that's set up. And she ushers everyone
I
on.
thought you meant she walked on the water.
Nope. And with a smile, she'll say, "That'll be 4 copper pieces, please.
Oh God.
A piece
Alright.
or total?
Total. I only got to pull the thing once."
All right.
I got this. I get 4 of my copper pieces out. 4 of my 8 copper pieces out. Because I bought flour.
That's half your money.
No, it's just half my copper.
I didn't think it was.
All right.
Or are we being attacked by a cat?
Yes. A
Half.
very whiny cat.
It becomes pretty obvious that she has trouble standing a bit because she skipped a leg day for all of her life. So she'll take a seat. She takes a seat on a bench and just kind of starts pulling along. And it's not a a speedy pace, but it's absolutely at a pace, which is pretty surprising. It's a good quarter of a mile, so to cross.
It seems.
Wow.
Why would you do that? That seems so rude.
No, there's
Make her full battle.
there's no need for any of your fancy you youngins these days. You can't. Well, let's just have a good chat while we're going.
Yeah.
What brings you out? What brings you out this way, heading into the Churlwood?
A ghost told us to.
Well, that's strange.
Bonks.
Yeah, it was the ghost of Rodric, believe it or not.
Oh, he was such a good fella. That's a shame. It's a shame that he had the accident. What drowned him?
Turns out he's a very helpful ghost.
Oh, he was always a helpful young man before he was a ghost. I would have wished he wasn't a ghost, but you know how these things are.
If you're gonna be a ghost, you may as well be a helpful ghost.
Yeah, I once heard tale of a little ghost boy that all he wanted was some friends. He sounded like he was a nice little boy, like Karstad or something like that. I don't remember.
I see.
I don't reckon I've seen you on the ferry before. I've got a pretty good memory for faces, and you all look fairly pretty and not like the usual clientele I have. Are you with any of the gangs or anything?
Oh no.
Everyone just look at Dieter.
One of you doesn't even have a face.
I look at Dieter and I'm just like, I honestly can't tell anymore.
No, I don't think any of us are mixed up with that sort of thing. We've just kind of come through town for, various reasons, and well, at least me, I can't resist the call to adventure now that I finally heard it. So.
Do you have? I don't mean to be rude, but do you have puppy ears?
I think I'm a bit old for them to still be puppy ears, but yes, I have dog ears.
That looks so cute on you.
Oh, thank you, babushka.
You can tell she wants really hard to pet them, but her hands are busy. So
Wait until we're across the river.
yeah. And I don't think
Raise his finger and say, "Well, he's not wrong."
And she'll look at Kage. I don't think it's gonna rain any, youngin. You don't need that umbrella. It's a nice sunny morning.
Exactly.
Oh, I understand. You're one of them. You're one of them types that the sun burns too much. Uh, I had a grandkid like that a little bit. All we had to keep him indoors a lot. Poor little sickly thing. Me,
Sure.
I like the sun myself. It's nice and healthy for you. She has lots of skin splotches.
Oh
Healthy. Um,
no! I mean, she's pretty old though,
Yeah.
so like,
yeah, she is at least 50.
Are these liver spots or like melanoma?
Probably a bit of both.
Okay.
I see. And what about you? Do you have any family?
Oh, not
Well, you just said you did. You had a grandkid, so
not around here anymore, unfortunately. They all moved on their separate ways. I got my son my son and his boy run the local tavern down in Rodric's Cove. So
Oh dear.
oh, you are what was their name? You must be Kine Senior then.
well, no, that was my husband.
Uh,
Well, that's what people say anyway. My husband wasn't the brightest because his name wasn't Kine. His dad's name was Kine. He was Colton.
ah,
I feel like we need to keep track of a fucking family tree.
I mean, if you want.
Technically speaking, there is a difference on if someone can be so and so the second and not so and so junior if they're named after the grandfather and not the father.
I mean,
so
they're
Weald
they're
usually doesn't show up middle
they're just idiots.
ground, right?
Like,
oh,
hey, Helen's not. Yeah, she's a nice woman. Uh, but why'd the ghost say you need to go into the Churlwood? That it's kind of dangerous. There's some bandits. There's a couple goblins. I've even heard there's some monsters out there. You pick one. You pick which one is worse. You know. I mean, personally, I think the bandits are probably the best because most of the time they'll leave you alive. With goblins, you never know, and monsters, well, that can go all kind of ways.
The arrows say, never fear, we shall face them to find the truth of the situation. Basically, he's going to go off on a mini
I just feel like I'm watching Kamen Rider, and he's like,
of talking about Giorgiano and such.
yeah.
Yes,
A literal truth, justice,
he's not on
and
his own little head. Yes,
he's
in a Galarian way.
he's absolutely Ginyu forcing every time he speaks.
Yes, yes.
Oh well, aren't you just an energetic fella?
So it's over faster.
oh, Astera would love Honey Song.
As
I can't. Hey,
I say, yeah, we're. I don't know. No, I think something. I think something dangerous is afoot. Basically, that the ghost wants some people who aren't dead to do something to help protect the town from something.
well, that makes sense. I mean, you can't really do much when you're dead. I'd assume. I mean, you're supposed to be dead. You're not really supposed to be doing anything. If my pappy got up and started walking around, I'd be a mite concerned. I'll tell you what. He, he especially because he was late. He was lazy before he died. So if he started getting active now, it'd be real out of character. Oh dear! Now what's this up the way? And you can see the other side of the ferry coming up through the bit of the morning fog that's off the.
You've completely cut out.
Oh.
You've completely cut out. It's not coming over Discord.
As there's a bit of fog coming off the river this early in the morning. It's not enough to really mess with your vision or anything, but as the other side of the ferry is as the other side of the bank is coming into view, you think you can make out some figures. If you want to roll a perception check, maybe you can tell a little bit more about them.
My bad. I didn't mean to roll twice.
Goblins, bandits, or monsters.
Is that a 35?
I have a hawk base for my familiar.
All right.
So yes, it's a 35. Because they have a plus 16.
All right. So anyone who got over a 20 can tell that they are humanoid shapes, like human, not like humanoid monster, humanoid goblin.
Man,
That's me.
Seattle is too busy in a 1.5 speed speech to notice.
It sounds like Quicksilver's like radio in Days of Future Past. But yeah, there's definitely some figures on the other side of the ferry. Give me 1 second. And then bloop.
Uh-oh, spaghettios.
Alright.
Don't judge me.
Why would I judge you? SpaghettiOs are good.
No.
no.
Spaghettios are disgusting.
Uh-oh.
I mean, Logan would be the classic skill to roll to identify humanoid.
Give me a second. Ba-doop. There we go. You should be able to see just fine. Can I do a local check to kind of tell who it might be? Yeah. Anyone that rolled over the 20 can now make a knowledge local check.
Yeah. The bird does not know who they are.
Mm.
Mistral and Meadow. You're pretty sure, based on the fact that that all of them have a rope wrapped around one of their fists.
Hmm?
Oh no, sorry, I can't even read my own writing. Ignore that. None of them have a rope around their fists. They are all, however, wearing a big like leather coat with a wide-brimmed hat.
Oh, Jesus.
It's one of those, like, if you looked up the word like highwayman in the dictionary, it is pretty much that. Like the tricorn, the leather coat, they very much look like they got their idea for their gang out of a pop-up picture book.
Oh boy.
Like, they even have like the red mask over their nose and mouth, like the red bandana. If you've ever played Bloodborne, it's like that, but colorful.
Hey, Meadow Spark.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you can provide some heat for a fire?
Yeah, where do you want it?
No, they're
Above our
not.
heads.
Okay. That's, I was about to say, we don't know if these guys are necessarily bandits.
They're part of the Roadkeeper gang.
So is
Perhaps.
this like a
Underhanded.
gang, or is this like a bunch of self-styled constables that then take quote donations from people, or
No, they're
what?
not. They're not that clever. They are straight. They will straight up like rob you in the woods. They don't even make pretense of like, no, we keep the place clean for tips. They're not that smart.
Cool.
So this is my idea: is that I'll create an illusion of a massive fireball above our heads, and then we get them to go away.
We can try that.
You are certainly welcome to make the attempt.
I shall make the bluff check as long as she makes the heat for the fire.
How much fire do you need?
Yeah, well, it's enough to sell a giant
Yeah.
fireball.
Okay. We'll do this. We'll try this the easy way.
I'm basically spear bombing this.
Okay. I have to go check and see how this works. I didn't expect to ever actually get to use it.
Oh boy.
What is the range on it?
Also, this is what I try to do with illusion spells: is to just be really tricky and dumb.
Okay, so we'll do it the easy way first of all, and just have a free fireball go up maybe about 20 feet above our heads.
And then I create the conflagration around it.
I will also. I mean, I have nature, water, and fog, and all that stuff. So I will, if I can. It says I can create fog, but it doesn't say anything about getting rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
But try to manipulate the mist to make it look like it's burning off at an accelerated rate above us, if that's even a thing.
I mean, it should, realistically. Obviously, I can't do that with an illusion.
I mean, I'm just going to assume it's big scary fire. Like that's.
Yes.
It is.
My point is, I'm trying to make it look believable. I'm trying to help.
I mean, it's still a will save regardless. Like.
I know.
Yeah.
Just a
And
little bit.
Seattle, how he's doing this, Seattle is posing, trying to be his hype man for it.
Oh,
Because
my
that probably does not help. Seattle's like, oh, well, sorry about making you show things. I can help.
So, Kage will stand from where he was seated on the barge, clasp a hand on Metal Spark's shoulder, and as she works her spell into the air, he will quickly do his own, creating the conflagration just as her spell reaches its apex, and he'll stride forward and call out to them.
Oh goodness, a fire! As you're both doused with water.
That's cool. It's magic. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
All right, you have two options. You can leave, or you can burn.
What?
What?
Do I really have to repeat myself?
I mean, you're still a good like 70 feet away.
Yeah, he said that you can leave or you can board.
The map is not accurate yet, so
Oh, okay.
Okay.
yeah.
I thought we were
I can't-
closing.
No, that's why you had to make perception checks to barely see them.
Oh, I figured it was because it was foggy.
I was just saying
Okay.
there's mist, but it's not like obscuring mist.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yet.
Yeah,
Do you want it to be obscuring this, guys?
Not yet.
Okay.
No.
That seems as much trouble for us as it would be for them.
You'd think that, wouldn't you?
I mean, I guess it depends on how many crossbows and bows and things.
Yeah. Do they have bows? That's a really good question. Do they have bows?
They all seem to have big staves.
Okay.
Probably aren't good at flinging projectiles then.
Well, I'm going to get out Tender Twig because I actually need non-magical fire for a thing I'm going to do, but I'm going to wait till we're closer.
Yeah,
I
Ivan
thought we
just
were a lot.
draws his sword and kind of pokes it into the deck and waits.
I thought we were a lot closer. Otherwise, I wouldn't do this until we were actually a bit closer.
Yeah. Moving closer slowly.
And when she sees what's going on, she's like, "Oh, don't mind them. That's just them road keepers. Just give them what they ask for, and they'll let you be on your way. If there's probably they probably got Lullaby with them too, so they're not easy to be scared when she's around.
Oh, is that the one that has a special
You,
something or other?
you can't see her from where you are, but yeah, that is the one. Yeah.
She
You
looks
sound really
picture.
distant, but I have a feeling that Blue Star is saying the Paragon of Justice will not stand for such inequity.
As it comes closer and you do your display, the 3 or 4 of them actually look pretty intimidated. Are there any water bugs, or there's a lot of mosquitoes around Astera? Yes. Oh well, now there's one less because a frog just ate one.
Oh no.
You got to hear its panic scream.
I can think. I'm sick.
I mean, that's how every sentient creature's end comes. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
I think, therefore I. I mean, you can ask a couple mosquitoes to bother them, but no more so than they're already being bothered by mosquitoes. It's not enough to like whip them into like a frenzy or anything. They're just mosquitoes. They're already doing what mosquitoes do.
Yellow's just no.
A bunch of them just went up in flames from that display, but
Cool.
Yellow's in his idle stance, waiting closer.
the road keepers definitely look intimidated by your fireball.
so is that a IDLE idle stance or an IDOL idle stance?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Do they look like they're going to leave?
No, they don't look like they're going to leave.
Oh damn.
Okay.
They
I'm going
do
to
look
light it.
they do look intimidated. So
I'm going to, while we're getting pulled closer, light a torch.
I mean, they don't have weapons drawn or anything, but
They got them big sticks, right?
I mean, they're on their backs, but
Oh, okay.
I mean, as you've just heard, Helen said to just give them what they want, so they're probably very used to just getting what they want.
Yeah. Well, Ivan already has a big old sword out, so that may make things a little difficult.
I have a torch. It's lit.
I have a parasol.
You do.
You do.
I've got a box.
How
of
long
dirt.
does prestidigitation last?
An hour,
As
but
long
it's at will, so who cares?
Yeah, it's an hour per cat.
Just when you forget about it. Oh, no, we got dumped into the river.
That's weird. Why didn't it pick you all up that time?
I don't know. It did the last time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before it pulls up to the thing, I'm gonna say, when I tell you to close your eyes.
Oh, boy.
Oh no.
You pulled up.
All right, I'm gonna get off. What are they doing? I see they've backed away. And can we see
Yeah, you can see leaning against a tree is a woman in a fancy hat with a big plume. She's got let me blow her up actually. Just Oh, I thought she had a big hat and a plume, but she does not. I just can't see the own pog.
I see she has a high AC.
She does. She has an extremely high AC.
That pose does not look very effective.
It is very effective at showing off her assets.
It is.
That's true. It is effective for certain things.
There are like 8 different pictures of
Those are some
her.
very fancy shoes.
And yes, she is currently leaning against a tree, flipping a gold coin. The gang members
Yeah,
are
I
kind of
hear you.
looking back at her as they're kind of like edging away because they are clearly intimidated, but she just sighs and is like, "You scaredy cats." All right, so what's all this then? Why have you why are you coming on our turf, acting all big and tough?
We're just trying to
Eyes.
get by.
Gotta teach me how you do.
Fireworks, by the way. So will saves from everyone who didn't close their eyes.
You didn't tell us to wait, not look.
I said it.
I
I just said it. I'm sorry.
You didn't give us the signal.
when she starts talking about what we're doing on their turf, I say eyes and then pyrotechnics. I didn't think I'd ever actually get to use it. It takes too long for me to set up.
That's pretty crazy. Ah. As you do your bright burst of light, Lullaby flicks the gold coin into the brightness, and it seems to suck it up. As a globe of darkness falls off the coin, and it hits the ground and fades.
A woman after my own heart.
Oh no!
I catch the coin.
I'm simping hard, you guys.
Oh no!
She's like, I can't believe you actually did that. I never thought. And she actually is kind of gushing a little bit. She's like, I was hoping you would because no one has ever been that clever. Like, the bad guy is impressed with Meadow.
Oh, since we won your respect, we can pass, right?
I mean, I want to let you pass, I do, but you have to understand that there's a toll, and you have to pay the toll so we can eat. Because if we don't have any tolls, we don't have any rolls, and we need rolls.
Sounds familiar.
Meadow,
Farming?
no, I got this, guys. Meadow pulls out one of her 3 bags of flour.
I mean, that doesn't really help us. We can't eat that, and we're not good bakers.
Guys, I think they're lying about the whole thing. I think she just wants to stab us for money.
I think they want to not stab us for money.
Oh.
Now, that's about right. I would prefer if we didn't get violent. While I have while I'm fairly sure that I could take most of you, it'd just be a waste of resources on both our side. But you can't fault the hustle. So I don't want to push it, but we have a toll. We have a reputation to maintain here.
So, we're not doing that.
I was going to at least see how much it was, but
Astera, you notice that the gold coin is actually just like a wooden coin that's like painted gold. I pay the toll with my newly found coin.
They don't know that.
Lullaby knows for sure.
How would she not know?
Yeah, Lullaby knows for
It's
sure
fine.
that that's not a real gold coin. She does say, however, if you're willing to part with an actual gold coin, then we can say our toll was paid and you can go about your business.
An actual singular gold coin.
Do you split this money with the old woman?
Helen back there? Nah.
Why not? She charges like nothing for this ferry ride. And then you get across the other side and you're all like, I'm going to shake you down for several times as much as she charges.
I mean, bad business on her part? Sorry, Helen. You
She's
whippersnapper.
bringing you customers.
Your supply chain is all sort of screwed up. Right? You need vertical integration.
You say you say one gold like that's not a lot of gold.
No, we shall not. We shall not pay you to uphold your crime. And he starts off on another tangent.
Does the masked idiot speak for you all?
No.
Masked idiot barely speaks.
I don't think the masked idiot is going to pay. And honestly, I'm not sure if it would hurt his pride too much if we were to pay for him. So
I tell you what. You can put your big dumb idiot against my big dumb idiot. How about that? The side that wins gets what they want. Like we win. We'll make this a game. Our idiot wins. You each give us a gold. Our idiot, your idiot wins. You get to pass through our territory without hassle.
So, just a quick question: are we within city limits?
we're across the river, so I would assume not.
You are not.
Hey, people. Okay, and is in this region, do I know if gambling on blood sports is illegal or not?
It is not illegal in this region.
Okay, then I have no problem with this idea, provided purple triangle here wants to do it.
All right, so just to make sure, this is like a non-lethal combat, right?
I mean, if you want it to be, I kind of got the impression that you weren't a big fan of your idiot, but no, Chuck here can throw down with just fists if you want.
Which one's Chuck?
One of them. That one.
One of them. I was gonna say I kept my tongue. None of them looked any bigger or dumber than the others.
No, they all look pretty.
But the animal will then point at him and say, "Yes, I will accept your challenge."
Oh dear.
Hold on.
Good lord. The extra. Can I transform my illusory fireball into an illusory boxing ring?
Sure.
Sweet.
So, you want?
There.
His name Chalk.
Stretching.
There's no way he can. There's no way nameless Chuck on the river can beat Blue Star. That's just ludicrous.
Look, they all have names
No,
now.
Ludicrous. No, look, Ludicrous is
I
several
don't see
towns over.
names.
Oh, hold on.
Yes.
Then. Let me. Man.
Ludicrous is in the next town over.
Yep. There's that one. one. Hold on. There's this one. There's this one.
Charles got jazz.
And this one.
And maybe the last one she named Chef.
No, Chungus.
I was going to say she's Chevy, so it's spelled differently but pronounced differently, and they all make fun of him for it.
But yeah, the Sea Gang and Lullaby stand back, and as Chuck enters the ring, he'll toss his stick to the side, kind of do some flexing. Still is put to shame by Helen back there, but
Pretty mighty.
hey, do I need one? Do I need one of them face rags too?
Do you want one?
Nah,
It is
I just
more
want.
than just cloth. It is a symbol. And no, you'll be fine.
No, you don't need one.
Chuck looks back at Lullaby. Is it? Am I putting down a child? This feels wrong. This feels extra wrong, Lully.
Not physically.
Lullaby's just like, nah, you'll be fine. All right, roll initiative, Diader.
Right before they get started, I'm going to stare Lullaby, but in such a way she doesn't know what happened.
Ah,
Just in case things go sideways.
she's still leaning on the tree. She's not provoked. She's not
Yeah, it's fine. She's just the one that matters. So if things go sideways, I'm going to try to crush her brain.
I like how they have gone from their spread out formation into fireball formation.
Well, because they're watching a. He didn't get higher than a 14, so it doesn't matter. But Diader, you get to go first.
Oh, I could have really cheated this. I could have put slip bonds on him so he could get out of a clinch for free. Oh well. I'll do this straight.
5 foot. You go a 5 foot step.
All right.
And he's going to. I'm going to say wait for my sheet to load. And he is going to. Go grapple.
Lullaby, I don't like this.
I'm pretty sure.
He's getting too huggy. Yeah, no, that grapples. You have successfully grappled.
What kind of river bandits have never seen someone grapple before?
Well, he is wearing a mask and was probably dancing while doing it.
Yeah, no, like they've seen grapples. What this guy's doing is different.
And I was indeed dancing. So I only have a +5 by AC.
What the crap? How the heck? How the heck? Well, dang.
Lucha! Okay. Because I successfully did grapple, I get to hit a clinch strike, which is a melee attack with additional 1d6 non-lethal. So
Jesus.
he is a big. So left damage, non-lethal damage to him as I tie up here.
Man.
That's more like you pounce on him and then suplex him into the ground.
Yeah, I basically lift him up to a big vulnerable suplex where he's standing there being dizzy, and then slam him from the ground, and then roll through so I'm in the position for.
Is that an 18 or a 19?
18.
Uh,
Yeah, it's 18 versus AC.
18 against AC.
Actually, it's actually
Unfortunately, go ahead.
it's it's a oh no, it is a attack, so that does it is a melee attack, so it's not a yes, that has a tackle. So
All right.
if 19 is not enough, then it's just, I just have him grapple then.
You successfully grappled. Your unarmed strike, however, misses. Just barely.
Okay.
Like he felt the wind on that one, and he was like, "Oh, whoa, hey, let me go!"
So those I have him in a grapple. I am basically trying to maneuver him, but I wasn't able to lift him up this time around.
Yeah, pretty much it. You go like he was denser
So,
than you expected.
you-
Um,
I get it.
Oh no. This is a lot more impressive against a similar opponent than it was against a
Okay.
ghost.
Yeah, I learned some stuff since last time.
Yeah.
I have a move action,
yeah.
and I don't think so. I'm going to drag him into my corner.
Can you do that? Like,
I mean, you
doesn't
can
that
move
doesn't move?
someone with you.
No, you when you can move you if you successfully control the
No.
grapple, you can move half your speed and drag the person with you.
Yeah.
All right.
So I basically drag him into my portal because that's all I can do with my move action right now.
All right. Well, that makes sense. One second.
I thought that didn't apply against the
That's
person
for
you're
being having the
grappling.
grapple condition, right? You're right, it doesn't. No mind.
So you don't pull him, or you do pull him? Maybe my headset cut out. Was he pulled or was he not?
Yes, because you can move back and shoot.
Okay.
If you control the grapple, which because he established it, and the other guy hasn't got a chance to break out.
Okay.
He controls the grapple, so you can move back and sweep with him.
This is half your speed. If you
But I have
our GM's headset is down currently.
All right.
okay.
So this may come as a shock to you, but as you pull him back, he tries to get his arms up under your arms and attempts to wrestle control away from you. With a 23 versus your CMD?
Let me quickly check something. I think that might be enough. Let me quickly hit the right button here. It will. E-match get control here.
All right. So he takes control of the grapple. And then let me make sure I'm reading this correct. Picks you up and slams you into the ground, ending the grapple. As he power bombs you.
Okay.
And he does
How much damage do I take?
7 non-lethal. I need a fortitude save from you. Unfortunately, you are knocked prone and are fatigued
Oof.
for a round. It's your turn.
Okay, so remind me, fatigue.
Just check the
gives me a
box.
penalty to
Just check the box.
done. Okay. So second volt, same as the first.
All right. Do you stand up first?
Give me a second. Yes, well, wait, I can grapple from the ground, can't I?
You can, but you take a hefty penalty. Because it's an attack roll while
get
prone.
up then.
All right, he will take his attack of
I will
opportunity
stand.
and try to cold cock you across the face. I don't think a 14 is going to hit you though.
Nope.
All right. Come on, get up, Dancy boy. Let's go. You wanted to fight.
Okay. Dancy dance. My AC is.
What
still
kind of action
22
is that?
totally. It's a free action.
Okay, that's
It's my Swift, actually.
okay.
It's my Swift. I forgot. I misremembered.
Okay.
So I use my move to get up.
Yep.
Okay, and I will let grapple.
All right. You success. You automatic.
Wow.
Hold on. You automatically hit with this attack. He allows you to automatically hit.
Okay.
But he gets a 19 against your
shows up,
CMD. He gets a 19 against your CMD first.
I do not think that'll be enough.
I need to know if it's enough or not.
I will I'm double checking. No, not against grapples.
All right, so neither of you managed to grapple each other. Because that was his attack of opportunity.
I thought you said my grapple automatically hit.
Oh yeah, it did automatically. Yeah, that's how that would work. So yeah, that automatically hit. So yeah, you've grappled him.
Okay. So because I initiated grapple, I get another cling strike. If my sheet will ever behave.
Yeah, that hit.
And it's 5 plus my unarmed strike heal. So it's a total of 12 non-lethal damage.
Damn, that definitely puts him for a loop.
And that's his total.
Did you hit with that attack on 11 versus AC?
The guy let it hit because he tried to basically counter grapple
the
him, but he failed
26.
to counter.
Yeah.
No, the 26 versus CMD is the thing that hit, and then you add your unarmed strike damage to it.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
It could be. Yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just going for the damage, not the attack roll. Either way, that's Diablo's total.
All right. So he takes a 5-foot step back and kind of he attempts to like
He's grappled.
Scrabble?
yeah. He's going to attempt to maintain the take control of the grapple. That's not gonna be great. He fails to maintain the grapple, or he fails to take control of the grapple.
Technically, it's not my Kane, but Kane's can take control of it, yeah.
What?
I said, yes, you're correct.
Yeah. Let's see here. He is, however, going to use a swift action to 17. Does 17 hit your touch?
Let me hit.
Probably.
My sleep. Yeah, my touch is 16.
You're battered for a round.
Ah. So that's -2 to CMB.
Yep.
And no, it's a CMD, and I can't attack of opportunity any of his maneuvers.
Yep.
Which I don't think I could have done anyway. But still, I'm easier to hit with the grapple.
Yep.
Okay.
It's your turn.
I with radio grapple, I attempt to maintain control of the grapple with a move action.
All right.
And if my sheet will cooperate, it's being slow today. I don't know why. There's a 22 be a CMD.
27.
Yeah, you get
because you control the grapple.
Yeah.
You get a +5.
No. Yes, that does beat his CMD.
In strike time, and I'm going to it's the unarmed damage thing. He'll fall on his sword and D5 afterward. Ooh. That doesn't conform, but I'm guaranteed that hits.
Meadow's going to wince as Dieter apparently drives like this dude into the ground and stomps on his nuts or something.
Yikes.
This is a lot of damage you're able to put out as free actions, essentially.
It's
a standard action.
It's one of those. Technically, the thing is, but it takes a lot of setup. If it's out against a mobile foe, I'm going to have issues. Anyone with freedom of movement is going to be a pain in my ass.
Anyone with freedom of movement is going to be anyone's pain in the ass. Like, that's...
That's true, actually.
That is what freedom of movement does.
As my standard, because I still have that left, I'm going to attack him with an unarmed strike.
Yeah, that wasn't a standard. That was just his move action.
But I had to have set up the grapple full, so...
That thing that you're built to do, like, that's not... That's not a lot of setup, my guy. That's doing that thing that I already do.
And I do it well.
14 misses him, though.
Yeah.
But no, I don't even know how much damage you actually did that last round. 8? 9?
Grand total of 9.
9? 12 and 9. Fuck, he is... Lullaby actually just calls it off. She's like, no, that's enough. I've seen enough. Like, Chuck, you've embarrassed me enough.
Oof. Oof.
Yeah, I will offer Chuck his hand and thank him for the match.
Chuck doesn't move.
Or did you kill him by accident?
I mean, he's passed out.
Oh.
Like, it's a TKO, but...
when he wakes up, can you tell him thank you for the fight? Because that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm not...
Didn't see that slam coming. Done.
I don't care enough. Like when he wakes up, he'll whatever. But yeah, a promise is a promise. So y'all feel free to head on out. If that's what your stupid one can do, I really don't want to mess with your not stupid ones. What was that sigh
Also,
for?
you're not fatigued anymore.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Oh yeah. Oh.
He just kicked your champion's ass, and you're still just sitting back there calling him dumb. I think he's earned a little bit better than that.
I mean, he's not my champion. Like we literally put our dumbest against each other. That was the whole point, I thought. Like if I wanted a serious fight, I'd have gotten in there myself. Like probably you would have, Puppyhead. Like you seem the most fightery out of all the group with your big sword there.
Let's say he just spins his bastard sword around with a little hole in the ground. He's done. I don't know what you're talking about.
But Diana will bow theatrically and thank Lullaby for whole generosity.
Lullaby whispers under her breath, "I want that mask."
Oh no! Now Mistral's gonna have to kill her.
Jeez.
Oh man.
Yeah, she's gonna have her brain back, by the way.
Ah. I don't know what kind of I don't know if she had to make a save for that, but
No. Mesmerist
No.
hypnotic stare just happens.
ah.
And you can choose not to let them be aware of it.
She noticed you were staring intently at her, but she's kind of hot, so she's used to that. She does kind of give Mistral a stare down as Mistral goes by. Not in a mean stare.
But Mistral knows what they're working with.
Yeah.
Sortion.
Sortion.
That's what you're working with.
This is true.
All right, so as you enter the Churl Wood, I'm gonna need survival checks to try and navigate your way around.
Oh God.
I got a grand total of +2 to this check. So he'll stay open. Nope.
Oh no!
In a theatrical pose to pay attention. Again.
Ivan just turns around and is like, did all of you just walk into trees at the same time?
They did, in fact. All of them were like, "This is the way!" Slam! Like, still within sight of Lullaby, and she's just like, "Oh God. This is who... Oh God."
It's a little lesson in woodcraft, guys. Don't walk into the trees. Unless you're like a druid or something.
I'm going to pull out my notebook and write that down. Don't walk into trees.
Going into the wood.
That's... As you write it, you notice that's already in your notebook. That's strange.
I'll have to read my notebook next time. Eventually, it'll be full of enough tips. But it will be one of those masterwork tools.
They were all the dumbest.
Lullaby just goes to talk with Helen for a while. While the choir boys gather around Chuck, poking at him, like, "Wake up, dude."
Hoping those were lies. And they do actually share some of that with her, because that's seriously some bullshit.
Look, Lullaby takes care of Helen, but she doesn't let Helen be a willing accomplice.
Nah, maybe.
Like, Helen's not part of the shakedown. So Ivan, as you're looking around, despite your fellow's best efforts at trying to destroy the paths with their stomping around. You find a couple game trails, one of which is very frequented by small feet.
Small feet.
Small feet.
Like goblin feet, mayhaps.
Mayhaps.
Seems goblin-y. Do the goblin tracks go off in a direction that seems like we should be going? Because we have an idea from the map, right?
They certainly seem to be going off in that direction, sort of. But I mean that general direction is west.
Right. Now there's some goblin tracks here heading off the way we're going. I suppose we could try to track them or avoid them.
I mean, those are the two general options, yes.
There's more offering that as a vote instead of me just tearing off one way or the other.
Is that the way? That's the way the map.
Oh.
That's the way the map says, right? It says Meadow holding it upside down.
I think so.
Well, I guess we should go that way then.
Oh, I missed.
Just
I missed one of my commenters, Sila, saying that pull Chuck to the water and drown him. Tollmongers can't swim.
Oh no.
I don't need to pull. I can pull the water to him if we want to drown him.
Yeah.
I was excited. I was honestly excited. I was going to get to use my nature water crap, but no. All right.
Listen, sometimes you have to show buy a ticket to the Galarian Wrestling Federation.
Mm,
Was that an official bout?
A guy pops out of a tree stump in a red suit with a eye patch. It's like wrestling fight. Ready? Go! That's gonna be a recurring joke now, just because I just remembered it.
Oh my god.
Those are the best type of jokes.
Yep.
All right. Well, everybody, keep your eyes peeled, since we're going down the Goblin Trail.
You see him literally lifting his eyelid.
no, Hunt, you're gonna hurt yourself.
Do this.
Oh yeah.
Probably a good thing. This mask kind of gets in the way of that.
You gonna join up with the group, Astera? Or are you just gonna you just done with them now?
I assume that
Can you not move your token?
I grabbed the
Okay.
token for you, but I can't.
Your turtle's just riding along on your head, just kind of stuck in your horns, just having a good time. It's not used to going so fast.
Turters. Oh, please tell me you've actually played Xenoblade 2.
No one's played Xenoblade 2. We play good games here.
Oh, you bitch.
Good
All I
game,
know
dude.
about them is that they're on Smash now. That's all I know.
Pretty
It's
much.
just Shulk, right? They haven't had anybody else, or have they?
No, they just added Pyra and Mithra.
Yeah, it was the anime sword people that I was so happy they added, because every time they add a new anime sword fighter to Smash, the internet's collective salt gives me life.
I just can't wait till they bug Yahtzee to review it again.
Like next I want them to add like Zidane.
It's one of those, I've never played the game. I still say I'm supposedly in the I want Sora in their camp.
They should add yet another version of Link to the game.
Oh, they need to.
More way.
The 8-bit Link.
Yes.
Yes, there we go.
Give him a green suit and call him Keyblade Link.
Yeah, that's they need Sora. They need Sora in Smash. And all the different Keyblade wielders. Anyway. So yeah, you're able to follow.
And Sora's final smash is Donald casting Zetaflail.
Yeah. as you're walking along, you definitely see the more telltale signs of a goblin of a game trail. Broken twigs, broken, just someone who hasn't really cared about hiding their presence. Um, you also notice as you keep going, as you're following the trail, the brambles and thorns start to get a bit more noticeable. Like the briar patches and whatnot become more commonplace. You're walking for. Yep, Meadow says a thing. You wrote it down. Good job. Good job.
Hey, we wrote down the typo.
Eventually, after a couple hours, you start to hear a bit of a commotion as the greeneries kind of starts to clear away, and it's there's eventually more bramble than greenery. Give me a second.
I feel need to ask how many owls, because that's how fast non-lethal damage heals.
Like 3 hours around there. We'll say 3 hours.
So I'll couple 3 hit points then.
6.
It's been one night.
Have I?
Is it per level?
Yeah.
I thought it was per hit die.
Oh yeah, it is.
Did I not fog a war this map?
Nope.
That's fine.
Again,
Make sure you clear the initiative.
Yep.
There's a big old cave.
That's assuming you're gonna have a fight. Like maybe it's just a big empty cave. No. Hold on. Stop. Please stop moving yourselves. I am putting you in like in these in these first 3 rows here. Place yourself in any order you want, but no further. But yeah, let's see
The bird
here.
is in the tree.
That's fine. Let me scroll down. Give me a second. Oh, come on. Here we are. All right. As you approach this cave entrance, thick blackberry vines grow from the ground here and sneak up the walls of a ridge. Among the thorny vines, curls of smoke waft from a cave entrance. And I need perception checks. Okay. So everyone but Astera and Meadowspark will see movement in the bushes. Spicy Nug gets the best look because it happens to be basically standing on top of a goblin in a tree.
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh no, spicy nug.
That's okay.
Ah,
Comes
we're
back to life
surrounded.
a lot.
As you're able to see several. That is the running gag with this goblin tribe. Yeah. I just googled sexy goblin because I thought it'd be funny, and found several pictures. So
And your GM notes just consist of sexy goblin ?
Yeah, that's where I got it. That's where I got the idea. Also, I'm a goblin, so. But yeah, they don't know that they've been seen, but you are definitely notice that there are a. Oh, let me clear the fucking. You definitely notice that there are a bunch of goblins, like being particularly well sneaky. Oh, come on. Hello?
Yeah, it picks up.
It
Cannot
picks
hear
up
you.
on my mic. Yeah, go ahead.
How about now?
Yep.
Much better.
All right. So you definitely see several goblins trying to be sneaky. They don't realize they've been seen.
Ivan holds a hand up for the group to stop. Doesn't know if anyone has any idea what that gesture means.
We've gone
Yeah,
monster
the
hunting
blue star
before, so
will
sure.
turn to Ivan say, "What's that mean?"
Ivan requests the
Forward and-
Ivan requests the highest of fives.
There you go.
Yeah, will need high five Ivan.
Stares at you. No, there's stop. There's something around us.
Yep, and
Okay, so this means give me a high five and stop. Got it.
No, just anyway.
As it has become clear now that they have been seen, one of the goblins pulls out a horn and blows it.
Oh no.
And it is loud and echoing and reverberates through the cave and through the nearby woods.
Which goblin did that?
This one.
That one's on my shit list. I didn't see a ping.
we didn't see a ping.
Okay. Bat hammer goblin.
And initiative.
Yes, I'm keeping up my my streak of 4s here.
Oh god damn it! I thought I fixed that.
Initiative.
There should just be a button on your sheet.
I know. I
I
get
do
to
have
my
a button on my
sheet.
sheet,
I
but
have,
I have a button. There we go.
make
You
sure
rolled it.
my
You rolled your
item
initiative
is
twice.
hit.
Yeah, I know. Oh my god! Why can't I edit this thing?
Ooh.
There we go.
Alright. Is Astera on the
The
list?
blue star is too.
I don't see Astera, so let me add
Is too.
Astera.
Still thinking about high fives and oof.
I added her. Where's she at? Thought I added her.
You have to have your tokens selected.
It's a lot of goblins.
So
There it is. Okay.
still not very fast, but slightly faster than the blue star. In fact, can you change my nameplate to Seattle / the blue star?
I mean, you
Just-
can do that.
Just change your name.
Can?
Yeah.
Yes, on your character sheet.
Oh, so I can.
Oh, hold on. Headset is beeping at me. Let me plug it in. Oh, that is not a headset plug. Plug it in. Come on, come on. There we are. There we go.
I think I have to grab a token if I wanted to say I would change how my nameplate then. Because it's changed the character sheet name, but not the
1, 2,
nameplate on the
3,
thing.
4,
It's
5,
a little fresh
6.
thing. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We'll worry about that next time.
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's too many goblins on this list. I accidentally added their turns twice.
There's such a thing.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if those were just other goblins hiding in the caves that were alerted, or if they were repeats.
Yep, that was a repeat. That makes sense why I rolled so many freaking initiatives now. Dude. Fuck, let me... Hold on, I've screwed this up. Let me just delete all the goblins and re-add them.
Delete all goblins.
Alright. Add turn. I was gonna say, because there should have only been 6 goblins on the... There. Okay. Now descending. There we go. Okay, much better. Goblin sneak. Alright, so the first goblin runs out of the brush. Gimme. 5, 10. Up to the pretty human, because how dare it be pretty. And will attempt to stab at it with its human slicer. I don't think a 17 hits.
My flat-footed. Flat-footed is. I think my flat-footed is only 15.
Uh-oh. So it gets you good. Do you have uncanny dodge?
No, I do not.
So as it rushes up and stabs, it gets you in a particularly vulnerable spot, and you take 5 damage.
Oh, sweet God. So as it stabs me, the electricity surrounding me zaps it back,
Oh no!
dealing 7 electricity damage.
Oh Jesus!
That's a big one.
It burns and fries as it screams out in Goblin, and screams, and kill the magics!
I would be concerned if I understood what it said.
I was gonna say, does anyone speak Goblin?
Yaddle does not.
Surprise.
Dad barely
Like,
speaks
it's one of
common.
those. He had to spend his intelligence bonus language to relearn Celestial. So yeah,
5, 10,
To
15,
relearn
20.
Celestial?
because I traded out the automatic having of it for a.
Do goblins are speed 30, right? Or are they speed 20?
Yes.
30.
Sure.
Okay.
They're fast. Oh, Astaire speaks Goblin.
Yeah, they have screamed to kill Mistral because they don't know cause and effect. They think that was a one-time thing, and so this one runs up to try and stab Mistral as well, pulling out its human slicer. 16, which I think we established hits.
Yep.
For minimum damage. For 3. Even with sneak attack. Damn.
Oh no. Well, I deal 3 back.
Ah! This one too spicy.
Too spicy.
Spicy.
Ivan.
I'm assuming, Diader and Mistral can take care of themselves. The one that blew the horn. I lock eyes with it. So I stare it. I don't erase it. It knows that I'm staring it down. Then I can roll that. I put that on my sheet. I think it needs to make a will save.
It makes an appropriate gesture, but gets
Oh
an
my.
8 for its will save.
Oh, okay. Where is this at? That's the lesser because I don't want to spend a spell point. Takes 2 non-lethal as I mind crush it from range.
My mind bears a great pain.
10,
Good lord.
15. And then I walk up, drawing my sword as I go.
Gonna smash you! Kage.
Alrighty, let's see here. Oh, these guys are lovely clumped up like a bunch of coconuts.
Yes, I know. I've noticed that too.
Let's see here. Let's see. I think that should do it. Yes, I can color spray these bitches.
Yes, you could.
Spell. Color spray. DC 16 will negates.
You have +2 DC. Is that
Oh
included?
yeah, 18. So 18.
Hoo boy. Doesn't that only work up to a number of hit dice? Or is it?
It's per creature for color spray.
Well, all three of them go unconscious.
Woo.
Yeah. Sleep is a total number
Wait.
of hit dice.
Wait, how does it
No,
work?
they just get
'Cause they
stunned.
have.
They get stunned.
I was gonna say they have 3 hit die.
3 hit dice is blind and stun for a d4, and then stun for an additional round after that.
All right. They are not happy.
Who says they're supposed to be happy?
The Goblin DM, who might have to pull some strings now to get vengeance on her for her people's slaughter.
I'm sort of trying to take this one alive.
This Goblin's sneak turn is going to 5, 10, 15, 20. And just...
Does it go through my threatened area?
No, it went 5, 10,
Okay.
15, 20.
No was a good answer.
Yeah. And it brings its knife into your back. Aha! With the flank, that's a 17.
That's a hit.
Ooh. Unlike Mistral, who got min damage, you get max damage.
Great.
Take 8.
I was expecting more than that.
Nope.
Still a third of my hit points, but
I mean, it was max on the sneak, but max on the sneak attack. But Mistral.
Yeah. Mistral will.
Let me hold on, because these guys are fucking out. They are. Might as well not exist right now. Do you want to roll the d4, or do you want me to do it?
Oh, I'll do it. I should put it in my spell, but I'll... There.
There you go. That's what I rolled too. So.
So, yeah, Mistral is going to attempt to make a steel check. And this one's, I guess, dagger. Using my Master Thief talent, I can use steel instead of disarm. And so that means it needs to make a saving throw. Or, it's a goblin, so it probably has good reflex.
Goblin rogue,
Better.
even.
It's CMD or it's reflex. I'll go with its CMD. I'll go against CMD.
All right.
So CMD for me is I make a sleight of hand check. Just making sure that I've updated my skill sheet.
Mm-hmm.
I have. So Mistral reaches out trying to grab a dagger.
Just barely.
Oh, ooh.
Because
All right,
they're
so-
small and dexterous, and they get all that to their CMB or CMD.
So as I grab the dagger,
Mm-hmm.
electricity shoots from my hand shoots through my rubber key into the goblin. So I trade it an electric shock for a dagger.
This is the worst trade deal in the history of trading.
Dealing 7 electric damage.
It yelps in pain. That's that's mine. Give it back.
I then get to, via my infuser ability, force movement it 10 feet. And so I will throw it up into the air 10 feet, provoking attacks of opportunity from Deader and Ivan.
Can Deader reach
All
it?
right. Think on the way back down.
Deader doesn't have reach.
I'm still flat-footed.
Yeah.
All right, so just Ivan.
That is a different problem. I did not mean to hit that.
That is not an attack roll, Ivan.
Yeah, I know. 14?
14 misses, unfortunately. They're dodgy little fuckers. As it lands unharmed back on the ground. Standing.
Cool. Then I get a free attack from my mug talent. So I reach out and try to touch it with some Qigong.
Yeah.
Dealing 12 damage.
Uh, yeah, you just poke through its poor little head and kill it.
Yay!
I didn't realize you guys had so many ways to make extra attacks for nothing.
Welcome to Spheres.
Spear's power.
Spheres of Might is really good at that. And then you better get used to getting 2 attacks because that's like all you ever get.
So then
Yeah.
I'll move up position.
It doesn't scale as well that way, but yeah.
So there you go. End of turn.
So you got to steal, attack, throw them up in the air, then attack, then move.
No, only one attack was in there. I steal, throw them up in the air, attack.
Well, they still took damage when you stole from them.
Well, that's true. That's just my aura. I just have a damaging touch aura on. So anything that touches me or that I touch takes damage.
Then the dagger would have taken damage, not the goblin for when you took the dagger.
Ah, fair enough then.
Yeah. But the goblin would still be alive, but to hell with it. For going forward.
So it does say that every time I succeed on a combat maneuver, I get to add that damage. But whatever.
If it says that, then that's different than how you worded it a second ago.
That's true.
So, because how it was worded a minute ago was anything I touch. So, and if it was just you were taking the dagger, well then you zap the dagger. But no, if it's the succeeding on the combat maneuver, then that's fine. But yeah, another goblin sneaks turn. They don't real. This one's seen enough cause and effect to realize that attacking the pretty one is bad. It wants to go after someone that it can stab really good. So it doesn't like your long arm. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Meadow looks the most squishiest of these two options. And goblins are evil little bastards. I'm not sure if 14 hits, though.
Let's find out. God damn it, stupid roll 20. Probably does. My flat-footed is 12.
Ah, all right. So you take 5 damage as it gets its little knife somewhere vulnerable. Yeah. Although it looks surprised that you're still alive. I don't like this. That Goblin Smasher is unconscious. This Goblin Smasher, it's just stared at, right?
Yeah,
And it's brain hurty.
it got some brain hurting juice.
That makes it angry, and it gets its little goblin rage going, and tries to bop you in the foot with a
The fuck?
with an 18.
That hits.
All right, for 7 damage,
All right.
and that's its turn. Astera. It slams its big for its hammer into your foot. Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
You got the pickles.
I feel like it might be a little late for pickles.
Mm.
He's just surrounded in a pile of his own blood.
You are not being attacked, Astera. It is your turn. Ivan is the one who got his foot smashed. Like in Kung Fu Hustle.
Oh no.
On the peefy one? On the pretty one. Okay. I mean, they're all pretty. But the goblin will greatly accept haste.
Oh no.
I actually don't know who Astera considers the pretty one.
I assume it's Mistral.
Yeah. Mistral, okay. I don't know. I don't judge what Astera finds pretty. She talks to bugs.
Ivan doesn't flaunt his charisma score, even though all his powers are charisma based.
It's continuing of the joke. Yeah, but I'm not funny, so. Anyway.
That's not our fault.
Anyways. You still have you can still move, I believe. That's fair. Back the fuck up is fair.
All right.
Meadowspark.
Bird flies into a tree.
Yep.
I am also going to back up, and that goblin may make me a reflex save while I go and get my
17.
thing. So it's going to succeed and take half damage unless it has evasion.
It does. It is a goblin sneak, not a goblin smasher.
Okay. That's my turn.
Diader.
I get to see try to grab. Okay. Okay. This is gonna be weird, but I move like this to get healed. So if it can probably take an attack up, so you can take an attack opportunity if it so desires. But I did this way to get some tension.
Oh, it will attempt to stab at you then, confused as to why you would give it the opportunity. 16.
Oh, and no.
All right, it misses.
Fuck. I forgot. That's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna have to name shit. I can't change my character's name. Fuck, I forgot. Let me quickly do a dance check here. That's why I started. I was thinking use my swift roll.
Are you?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, my sheep's being a pain. Anyhow, there we go.
All right.
I had to change my name back to the single roll. Okay. So I will then attempt to grapple them.
Okay.
Come on, she got me a pain in the ass.
That fails,
The 16
unfortunately.
hit them.
Nope.
Okay, I spend my one tension with violent miss. So she will take full damage and -2 CMD to my next grapple.
Owie. She doesn't like that. Is that your turn?
And that will be me.
All right. These two goblins are stunned. Ivan.
All right. Ivan is going to use an exhausting strike
Oh.
against the goblin. Well, I have to hit first, so does that 16 confirm?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't matter. It gets a save against the fatigue effect, but it takes 26 slashing damage.
It does not get a save against the exhausting effect.
That's probably not.
It is as one might suggest. It is immune to exhaustion at this point.
It is.
Yeah.
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 It is straight up. Man, I'm trying to take this one alive. Bisects it.
Well, she got all berserk, and shit happens. Like,
Uh,
Before she
oh.
hit his foot.
That's true. That's true. She did smash your foot.
that's true.
I
That's
forgot
true.
you have a move action left.
Yeah. Guess I'm gonna go get into position to start executing the others.
All right.
Maybe tying them up. I don't want to get between them all though. Let's go back here by this one. And yeah, I just move up there by one of the stunned ones.
Kage.
Oh, I actually get a turn again.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I'm just gonna splashy splash one. No, I'm not.
Yeah, no.
No.
Mistral. You are
Alright,
hasted.
So I'm hasted. So I can 5-foot set up here, and then I
Break.
can take 2 attacks against this one.
Yeah.
Alright. So for the first attack, with my infuser ability, I can transform that into a combat maneuver. Namely, I'm going to attempt to steal its weapon. Again.
And this is versus its CMD.
Against its CMD, yeah.
Unfortunately, that just barely misses.
Sadness. Alright, well then, if that misses, I'm going to, on my second attack, I'm just going to try to touch it. Nope, that'll miss too.
That will unfortunately miss. This goblin sneak doesn't like what you tried to do. Like, you want sticker so bad here, and then as it stabs at you, it remembers. Oh wait, bad idea. 16 versus your AC. Wow, they're on fire over here. All right. Goblin smashers
We'll be
unconscious.
soon.
Astera. Kitty cat does a scream.
Yeah.
It sounds like a cute kitty. I bet it likes to hang out in
He's-
chicken nugget boxes.
He is opinionated.
Ah.
Estelle, it's your turn. What are you doing?
She's thinking.
Alright, sorry.
Alright, well, this goblin's the only goblin that's up. DC 15, and we got a 7 on its will save. So it is slowed. Well, that is not good for it. It's not having a good time. Do you want to do anything else? The goblin seems to move in slightly slower motion. Meadowspark.
Okay, I'm. That is not help. Do the same thing. Make a reflex save and pass it.
15?
15 is what you needed. Yep.
Ah.
But it's slowed. Does that?
Oh, you're right. 14.
Okay. Go ahead and make another one while you're at it. You take 6 points of fire damage.
It's another 14. So
now you're on fire.
no, but slowly, so it doesn't hurt as bad.
I mean-
Slowly burning.
Yes, slowly burning.
Diader, there is a flaming goblin. Unless Meadow has more.
Oh no, that was it.
Diader,
Well,
5-foot step.
you do not gain a flanking bonus.
Swift action, 40 Okay.
Uncanny dodge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good point. Okay. In that case, I'm going to again do the move around 10 feet so I can build up a tension maneuver. Can she make? If she can probably attack opportunity again if she wants to.
I mean, yeah, she's gone since you went, so she will attempt. I don't think a 19 does though with that AC bonus.
Nope.
Yeah.
So the grapple.
She is on fire, my guy.
That just makes it cool when this works.
Jeez.
Does slow
This is not-
affect CMD?
Is it a -1 to AC? Then yes.
No, but she is taking a -2.
Oh, right. Right.
Generic penalties to AC
Also
affect
taking-
CMD.
She is grappled.
She's
I
also
need a
taking-
reflex save from you, Diader.
Yeah, this is not magical fire. She's just on normal fire.
Yeah. I need a reflex save,
Normal
Diader.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
And wait for my sheet here.
So, Diader, you are on fire.
Boom shakalaka!
You have successfully grappled her, but you're both on fire.
It's on fire.
I can fix that.
Anyhow, does she grappled? Quickly check something. I get 3 unarmed strike. Oof. Okay. Well, she is currently grappled, and Seattle is that's my phone. He does his one thing, and he's doing it. Damn it! Pass.
Take 5 fire damage, Diatter.
Oof.
That goblin's out. Ivan. Oop, I went past you by accident, but Ivan.
That's okay. Yeah, does anyone have any argument against me just because you can get coup de grace while you're stunned, right?
Yeah.
Nope.
Or no? Are you
Stunned,
helpless or not?
stunned is
You're
help.
not.
I thought stunned was helpless.
Nope.
No.
Because I have in fact been coup de grace while stunned.
Then they cheated.
You were sold a bill of goods.
Oh no. All right, well then I'm just going to hit this goblin.
Yeah, they lose they get massive penalties to AC and stuff, but
Drops everything held, can't take actions, -2 penalty to AC, and lose dex. And attackers receive a +4 bonus on attack rolls to perform combat maneuvers against a stunned opponent. You are not helpless.
so it's an effective +6 plus whatever their dex bonus is.
Yep.
Well, only for combat maneuvers. The attack rolls only to perform combat maneuvers.
All right, well I'm going to go ahead and attack this one. With an 8.
No, Nate's not going to do it.
Just a stunned goblin. Since I didn't do it last time, I moved my stare onto the active goblin. And yeah, I'm done.
Mistral.
I mean, technically, they actually have a -4 penalty because they're also blind, and that's a separate -2 penalty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Should I go for the one that's on fire? I might just leave that one alone.
I mean, you remember what happened last time someone was on fire around Meadow, right?
Oh no.
Yeah, Mistral implicitly did because it hit her.
True. So Mistral will 5-foot step up to this one. And is going to, let's see here. If it's stunned and blind, it's dropped all its weaponry.
Yep.
Is it carrying anything else?
Are you going to steal its clothes?
I mean, it's got clothing on, but it's not carrying anything else.
Fair enough. All right, so I guess maybe I have to touch it.
Yeah,
That'll almost certainly hit.
Yeah, versus touch, yes.
So it takes 4 piercing and 4 electricity as Mistral touches it with her sparky hands.
That was the very first one that got jacked the fuck up. So yeah, it dies.
And then I guess, you know, I guess I'll try and touch this one also with my chi.
All right.
Reaching out with some more sparky chi.
That definitely hits touch.
Dealing 4 piercing and 2 electricity.
That one is not in a good way at all. It barely looks conscious as it screams for being on fire. It's going to try one last stab at Mistral.
Bring it on.
It's going to burn a little bit.
That's at the end of its turn.
It's also...
Like, trust me, it's not surviving.
It is grapple, so it's taking a penalty to attack you over me.
It doesn't give a shit about you. It's going to die anyway. It's going to try to make the pretty one not pretty before it ends, because it's got a light weapon, so it can attack whoever. It does, however, miss Mistral. The action of attacking makes it go unconscious. It then takes 3 damage at the end of its turn.
Oh no.
Mistral, I need a reflex save.
Okay.
You manage to jump away as the fire spreads through the extremely flammable dead bramble patch.
Ooh.
Let me get a... I'm assuming Meadow can put out the fire, so I don't need to...
Yep.
Okay. But it is now in... The fire is now in every square adjacent to the goblin. And every square adjacent to Diater. Goblin Smasher is Astera. Fire. Lots of fire.
Oh no.
Not knew it.
You don't need a reflex save. I was just letting you know that there's a lot of fire. It's all right there. You only need a reflex save adjacent to it. Just like fire. I know how much you love Imagine Dragons. But it is your turn, so. That makes sense. So now they burn twice as fast? Sure. That's how physics work. Whatever. If they want to. Yeah.
I mean, nothing else. It's not like Diato has done much to impress Stella recently.
I don't know, Diater. Your mask might be in danger with all this fire. But don't worry, Mistral has it. She'll just save the mask. Meadow Spark, it is your turn.
I spend the
cast
spell
haste.
point to.
I cast haste
I spend-
on the fire.
Good one. I spend the spell point to extinguish all fire within close range.
All fire is extinguished. No, I don't want to tag Mistral in that. I don't want to delete Mistral.
Where's move fire? I want to move it next time onto something. That would be even more fun. Manipulate nature. That's my next time.
All right. Those guys are still stunned for another round, so it's going to be easy to put them down if you so desire.
Well, first and foremost, Diato's up, and he's going to finish his suplex.
On the ash.
Yeah.
All right. You scatter the goblin ash into the air.
And then I get up and dust myself off. Ow.
So yeah, do you guys just kill the two remaining goblins?
Probably.
I mean, no, they already raised an alarm, so we're gonna have time to question them. So yeah.
All right.
Sure.
They're pretty easy to kill. They're stunned and blind and helpless and dropped and.
We might want to use one of the healing things if you I have a chance, because Yaddle's not doing so hot.
Yeah, neither.
He's very hot.
You need to pull out your Adrani hug pillow. I get it. So it functions as a cleric of your level with its channels.
So that'd be a D6, I guess.
Yep.
D6. And it has 7 charges for today.
Boom, baby.
Everyone heal 2.
Well, he was 2 plus the 2 non-lethal damage you still had left. So he's down effectively 5, which, is not great, but he'll be fine.
I'm still down
Everyone
13.
else needs more. Then yes, activate it again.
I've got a
All right,
couple of potions.
I'll use another one.
Everyone heals 5.
It's better.
All right. I know it's a little early, but I would like to pause us here because the next area is pretty big, as you can see. And I am extremely foggy and high as balls right now. So
All right.
we're here. Next week after next, we will venture deeper into the Bramble Maw or the Bramblefang cave. The opening of which looks like a big toothy mouth ready to swallow up invaders.
Lovely.
Well then.
And we'll see what happens there. Maybe there aren't too many more goblins in there.
Maybe not.
Maybe every single square is full of goblins. We'll find out.
Oh no.
I'm going to be carrying the pickle jar.
All right, carry the pickle jar.
I have a plan.
You're pretty sure this is not the Oak Snatcher's home, though.
I assume that the vinegar is something in the jar is somewhat comparable to vinegar here, and that if I splash a goblin with it, they will be wet.
Probably.
Oh no.
Good that I can make them make fort saves instead.
This is a weird pickle-related plan, but I'm into it.
Gerblins.
I'm not high enough level to have enough talents to create nature yet, so I can't create water while I try to freeze people. I have to get them wet the old-fashioned way.
I mean, you could have just bought some water balloons.
Wow.
Balloons?
They're basically Tanglefoot bags, but
I
full
just
of water.
have a Tanglefoot bag, but
Yeah, you can get like a bunch. Like you can buy a bunch from a kid for like a copper for like 3 when you get back to town. But I want to thank you all for joining me tonight, and I hope you had fun. At least had fun role playing and getting to.
I did. I enjoy my parasol. Thank you.
So glad.
I'm glad.
So happy for you.
Yeah, the are having a lot of fun. Being
Yes.
over the top heavy is a blast to do.
I'm glad. Well, thank you all for joining me tonight, and thank you all for watching on stream. I hope you all have a great night, and we will see you again in a week after next.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.
Of course.
Bye, everybody.
No, now you can't say Fortnite anymore because it means something different.